G'day guys, how we going? Welcome back. It's Monday. It is 12 past 5, 28th of July. Man, the year's going quick, guys. I've actually had a pretty good little day. It's been off and on, off and on. It's just my ugly mug today. But I wanted to guys show you something. I don't know if anyone's seen, well, quite a few would have seen these, but these here are what we call flange bolts. They use them on the chassis of trucks and stuff. Just like the one here. Here we go, guys. That's the build. Anybody want a build? Those are UNF flange nuts, class 8. So, that there, when people look at bolts and nuts, always on the head of the bolt there's going to be markings or there's going to be gradings. And if it has 3 lines, it's imperial and it's class 5. That's your clock. It's like this, class 8, 8 notches. That's what that means. So that's how you can tell whether you've got a metric bolt or an imperial bolt, typically, as well as you can just look at the thread and you can just sort of know after a while. So that's UNF, guys. Very fine thread, United Fine. UNC, United Course, pretty much what it is. So we've got those here. We've got quite a few of those. There's 2 boxes of these things down here. So I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll deal with the bill tomorrow. Bills are depressing. So that's what we've got going on. There's a few bits and pieces to go out tomorrow. We've sold some more drill sets today. It's funny when you get a run on them, then things will just back off a bit and then you'll get another run with it. So I'm just chilling out today. I don't know how everyone's weekend was. Mine was good. I took the DJI home because I was actually, and I forgot because I just got too wrapped up in my project. I was going to DJI, use the camera, and I was going to film myself. I dug out this patch, this area. It's a good sized area. And I'm putting some 450 pavers in. And I was going to show you guys that. And the reason I was going to show you is I was going to show you the stuff that I've donated to myself from here, string lines, things like that, and show you what some of this stuff does and how I do it. And I am no landscaper, but I've watched enough YouTube. I've done it once before and I did a very good job of it, and that's how I learn. YouTube. It's 5 o'clock. It's cheers. The day just slipped away. And my old mate Graham was here. We had a few people here, and I was actually going to throw Graham on the YouTube. But after a little bit I could see Graham was pushed for time. I should have done it sooner. And other people walk in, and I'm not sure how Graham would have felt. So I know Graham will be watching this. Let me know what you think, Graham, because I would love to have you on the one of the YouTube, because you're a good guy, great conversationalist, and I think you could tell us a few good stories. So I'm just killing a bit of time, guys. I've got to wind the computer down. I've zeroed the FPOS. I've done end of month accounts. That's always a mission for me because I procrastinate. I leave it till the last minute. I have done for the last 3 months. Otherwise, typically, I'm on top of it on a weekly basis. So I've got nobody to blame but myself. So give yourself an uppercut, Glenn. Boom! Uppercut. So, got a few things going on. We've linked the YouTube to the A&J Fasteners website now. So if you go www.ajfasteners.co.nz, You'll find my website there. Scroll to the bottom. You'll see the YouTube link, which is just a picture of the YouTube. You click on it, it'll take you straight to our YouTube channel. So we've got that up and running now. The website will be up and running live next year. I'm doing it in the new year because there's still a lot to do between now and then. And I will list some of the items on there where you can, the shopping cart will be live. So there'll be certain product up there where you can just click it and buy it, and I will see it the following working day in my system as to what's being purchased in those carts, and I'll dispatch them accordingly. And just so if anybody missed out, the Bugle screws, which are those there, your landscape post and rail screws, batten screws. If anybody wants to buy these, within reason, we can ship them free to your doorstep or your work premise in most regions, not all, most. Some regions there may be a freight charge, but if you were in the Auckland residential area, we'd give you free freight for a limited time. $87 for a bucket of 500, free freight to your doorstep. You won't get that anywhere else but A&J Fasteners. Our number 021 915 420, landline 263 5464, email gbanichols@gmail.com. That's just me being silly, guys, but that's what we can do. And we can do it on the 125s, 500 bucket, 103.50 including tax. 103.50, and same deal. Most areas within reason, free delivery. Free. Where do you hear that word these days? Free. Not too many places. So I was kicking back, having a cold one. Like I said, quite a number of more of those have gone out, and I'll show you what it is, guys. The magic. These are extremely good quality, and I'll show you like with one of the big ones. It'll be easier to see. The magic and the cut is in that flute right there. That. And if you to pull that back like there, and you pull that back on your finger, it's very sharp. And I wouldn't press too hard on that because I'd cut my finger open. So that's what these are. And those are $86.25 a set. Anything remotely like this in the shop would be priced at over, I think, between $180, $200 or more. Not here, $86.25. That's what we do. So we've had a shipment into the country. It's cleared the ports of Auckland. We're waiting for delivery, and that's my damp-proof course. It's the plastic membrane between the timber and the concrete and the frame and the truss when it comes to construction. We are the DPC kings, damp-proof kings. We sell 90mm DPC for $5 plus GST. That's a 30-metre roll. Down at your local hardware store, they're probably going to charge you between $12 and $15. We go from 90mm, we go from 50mm, 75mm, 90mm, 150mm, 200mm, and we've got some 300. 200mm, we sell it for $12 plus GST. I suspect that'd be about $25, $30 in the stores. Just like our H-Packers. 10mm H-Packers will cost you about $80 to $100 in the shops for a pack. Daylight robbery. Not here. $29.95 plus GST. Brings you up about $33 odd. That's what we do. So I'm just having this little cold one. Then I've got to go to New World, get a couple of little bits and pieces. Me and the better half decided we're having steak and eggs for dinner. Probably have some chips with it. It's one of those days where you just want something nice and easy, but hot and tasty. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be filming and we'll be finishing off the kits. Show you what we did in the way of the kits, guys. Down here, come for a walkie. So last week we were working on the kits, so we just went on a couple of items to fix those up, but that's where they ended up. So tomorrow those should be done, and then they'll be boom on the shelf and they'll be up for sale again. They don't last long, those kits. Those kits are always in hot demand. That's because of the price and the sheer volume that you get in them, which is well worth it. Because we bring it in, we sell it, we wholesale it. There's no middleman here. So we're here to help you out with all your fastening needs and any technical advice or guidance. It's what we can do here. Other places would be very limited. You'd go to other places, and in most stores they're just trained to take those items, scan them, wish you a nice afternoon and take your money. There wouldn't be much knowledge behind those products with those people. And it's not their fault, because there's so many different products that they would be dealing with and all sorts, unless you've been there a long time. Whereas here, we do know this stuff and we can advise. So it's just another little short one, guys, because I need to go to New World, get some steak. I'm glad Monday's out the way. Monday's always the longest day. Hey, it's always the longest. I don't know about anybody else, but I imagine we're all the same. Hands up who gets Monday-itis. I get it. Monday-itis. But now we got it out of the way. Happy, happy days. Roll on Tuesday, and then once we get to Wednesday, then it's home stretch. So, yeah. So, that's where we're up to. I showed you guys the new hardware last week. Sold, fella came in today, bought all the 150 heavy duty T-hinges. They're gone, but not to worry. We'll be getting more of those. So now that he's walked out the door with an entire box, we'll have to get 2 or 3 boxes. So that's what we'll do. And we sell a 150 T-hinge, galvanized with a brass pin, heavy duty, $8.90 plus GST. Beat that. You can't. You'll be hard pressed. And we buy those in, but we marginalize them. We don't put a 20. We don't put a 30. We don't put a 40. We marginalize it because we believe here that volume equals profit. And if you're getting a better deal, I'll be getting more because you'll be coming to get more. So we marginalize it. And that's how you do it. So come see the team. Come down. Come have a chinwag. Say hi. Have a coffee. Hell, walk in at 5 and depends on how the day's gone, but sometimes. But I'm going to let you go, guys, because I do need to go to New World and I've got to log all this stuff off. But we will catch you tomorrow. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. One other thing, 80 subscribers. Thank you, guys, and thank you to the new subscribers. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. Subscribe, like, and share. So we get a few views, so hit that subscribe. Take you 2 seconds. Subscribe to it, like it, share it. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow on the next one. Bye-bye.